We have the beet, pineapple, and apple, the collard green, green apple, green pear, kiwi, and key lime. Actually, two of them thing. Carrot, celery, apple, ginger, lemon. And then my pineapple lemons with the basil seeds. I typically never have these overhead lights on, but today it's raining, so I'm hoping that the lighting is not annoying you as much as it's annoying me. These are my farmer's market flowers from yesterday. Gorgeous. The farmer's market really be doing their thing with the flower selection, let me just say that. All right, let's wash these vegetables and fruit. I do a double strain, yes, even with pineapple juice. I just don't like pulp like that. This is the pineapple lemon, yummy. So this is the yield from 2 pineapples and half a lemon. Into each of them, I'm adding a tablespoon of these basil seeds. I think the basil seeds only take about 15 minutes to absorb, but I usually will just leave them in this jar overnight. Yeah, I mean, the directions say set for 5 minutes. So if you wanted to add them into food in real time, they're not like chia seeds and they don't need that much soakage. This is what I will add to the hibiscus tea to make that very pretty gradient situation. Next, I'm gonna do the carrot, celery, apple, ginger, lemon. I forgot to clean my ginger. One thing I really love about this juicer is you don't need to cut the fruit or vegetables into the tiniest pieces to juice it. I used to have the Omega juicer, and if you have the Omega, you know, or you've seen the photos, it has that small chute. And so things like this couldn't go in there. You'd have to cut this probably into like 3 more pieces. So really appreciate the time saved. And I also don't have to push the stuff through that chute. The labor, you can't just dump all the fruit in at once and have it come out. You feed it through the entire way. So having her over here doing this while I'm over here doing this saves me a lot of time. When I'm doing multiple juices at once, I usually do them from lightest to darkest because I, potentially unpopular opinion, do not clean the juicer in between runs. It's all the same thing, but as it's working, I'm literally on to the next juice prep. Same thing, just like quartering the beets. And I just put them in separate bowls so that once it's done, I always have something to fill it with afterwards. And because beets are the darkest, I'm gonna do this one last. I'm gonna do the green juice after this. And that's why I started with the pineapple juice. I usually juice celery weekly. It's just a great tool for digestion. Carrots are great for the skin. My glow juice, if you will. The pineapple juice, another great one for digestion. The basil seeds that I added have a lot of iron in them, and the hibiscus tea that I add to it aids in lowering cholesterol. Beets are a great source of nitrates. Things that I've read is, in essence, breathe into your muscles. So when you're sore, exerting a lot of energy after a workout, before a workout, beets are really great for performance, and I be performing. And then I'm gonna do a green juice with collard greens, green apple, pear, and kiwi, and key lime, just for the cleanse. Collard greens surprisingly have a high amount of calcium in them. As a non-dairy girl, we gotta get our calcium in where we can. I should have taken some water and drained it a little bit, given that I put the carrots in last. But I still believe that the collard green is going to wipe out all of the orange anyways, so I'm not too worried about it. I got these carafes on. Also, how pretty are kiwis? And I put the whole thing in. Stalk, all of it. That's spicy, but it's also very sweet with the carrots and apples. These leafy greens seem like they're having a hard time going down. In the manual that I did read, it said to put heavier things on top. So that's why I'm like, let's just pause it right here, throw in some more apples, and push the rest of those collard greens through. just gonna go ahead and dump it now. Strain it. By dump it, I mean dump it into the blender, strain it. Honestly, for this one, I might do like 3 strains. Like, look at all this pulp. And this is why I'm double straining. In this last one, we have pineapple, apple, and beet. Just like straight beet juice, miss me with that. I'm always gonna be somebody who gets the nutrients in, but I'm not gonna have to suffer while I do it. I think all this foam is from the apples. Apples make all that yummy, yummy, yummy foam. So I'm absolutely going to continue to go back and forth with this a couple times before I put it in the carafe. Beet juice is so fucking pretty. It's been about an hour and a half. This is my yield. I appreciate you tuning in for my juicy Sunday. Hope you take some of these combos with you to your kitchen. And that is that.